is all blowing to the south. So I figured we would just start on the south end, work our way north, keeping the wind in our face. But we're just going to sit here until it gets good and light. And then, like I said, we'll get out and we'll just start easing real slow. I'm going to do my best to record. I'm not a very good camera guy. That's why I like having a GoPro, just stick it on and run with it. But anyhow, I'm not for sure how long we're going to hunt for. It's 65 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 80 something today. But what's most important is I forgot my thermocell and my bug spray in the truck. So right now there's not that many bugs out. But as soon as I start getting turned into a manwich, then we're going to probably call it. Alright guys. Probably a squirrel. But anyhow, stay tuned. We sit here for about 40 minutes, so I think we're going to get up, walk down. I want to go check out these acre trees. I think they're swamp oaks. And I want to see if I can hear them dropping. I want to go down there and look at them. And then we're just going to go work our way up the creek. We're going to drop down in the thick stuff. It's thick in there. I know it's also not where the water runs down the hill, but there's some old rubs right there. Now I'm just going to kind of look for wallows and rubs on the side of the trees and see where they're crossing this big ditch up here at. I don't even know if we'll get across it, honestly. Not a lot of fresh sign, but we just had 2 hurricanes come through here. So, Sally and Beta, probably not going to be a whole lot of fresh tracks. But you can see where they were coming through here pretty regular. Something right here. Almost got to want to put a trail cam up right here. So here comes, I think, the main creek. I don't know if I can cross right here. Walk down over there, that could probably try to walk across. Alright guys, I'll put the camera away till I get on the other side of the creek. Alright, we made it down. Barely. That's slick. I don't know if you guys can make it out. Those are some very small piglet traps. Piglet tracks. You can tell because they're open at the top. sit down here for about 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, just see if anything's moving. Then I'll keep moving on. Eventually I gotta go left to go back to the west, cross the creek, go back up on the hill to get on the road back to the truck. Alright. Alright guys, so I just heard something sound like a hawk scream a couple hundred yards that way. So we're gonna go ahead and start working our way up there. That was a bitch. This is the type of spot that I think deer hunting. I'm up on top of this ridge. You got low grounds on both sides with a running creek. Just a big open acorn flat. A lot of sign up here. Good bedding area all around. Hard to access, so I'll keep a lot of the roadside hunters away. I'm gonna stay here for a minute, catch my breath, and then we'll walk around. Find like an actual good tree. I may put my camera up and figure out where the hell I'm at. So yeah, I'd want to access it because I'm deep. I'm about a mile from the truck back in here. What sucks about that is if I shoot a deer or hog back in here, it's a mile to get it out. However, that road that I walked in on this morning, I think I can just walk, I could drive all the way down it, so I don't think I'm that far to that trail. And even if I can't drive on that trail with the cart, it'd be super easy to get out of here. So I'm just gonna sit here for a few minutes, catch my breath, look around, and then we'll start working my way back to the truck. I'm covered in mud and sand. This is 800-year anniversary Remington, Marlin 336 and 35 Remington. Didn't have a scratch on it, so I brought it out here. Everybody wonders why I got all these high dollar guns, but I'll hunt with a $175 Savage 110 that I bought from a pawn shop at 25 out 6 year, just because it just gets destroyed. I don't have private property where I can just ride in, walk to the straight cut, standing up in the shooting house. I gotta be up busting brush and stuff, so. But anyhow, I want to get Onyx out and look around and see where I'm at. And then look around here. I got a trail camera in my bag. I don't hear the acorns dropping up here like they was down the bottoms. So I don't know what I'm going to find here. Alright. Guys, you're not going to believe this. So I told you I was about to head back to the truck. I was going to go up here and I found a trail to set my game camera on. Well, I put the camera in the bag and I left my bag back here where I'm sitting at. The only thing I took was my rifle. And I went probably 35, 40 yards up this ridge right here. I was looking at these two pine trees right here. Those two right there. And I was taking a knee. I had my gun slung across my chest on my back, sitting there marking which tree I wanted to put my, either a climber, there's two trees up there, one's for climber, one's for my saddle. And I hear some bush moving. I look over to my right, and 15 yards was a hog. So I got my gun off. I shot him, and as soon as I shot him, man, he turned and he started running right at me. So I chambered another round, fired again. He veered off to the right, went down the hill, I don't know, another 20 yards and balled up dead. So we have a hog down. Didn't get none of it on camera because, like I said, I was leaving. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk back to the truck, get the truck and drive it down that road I was just telling you guys about. Get my knife and my gloves, and we'll come up here. I'll bring the camera back. We'll skin him out, and then we'll drag him out. Alright, so give me probably about 30 minutes to get back to the truck, get my stuff and get back down here, and I'll show you guys the pig. Alright guys, so I just got the truck down here. Got my camera, my rifle, just in case something else pops out. Another hog or something on up here. Got a ratchet strap I had in the back of the truck. If I would have thought I was going to kill something, brought my game cart, this would have been a really easy drag. But anyhow, he's up here on the top of this ridge, so most of the drag is going to be downhill, and there's just this little creek right here, and I think it's going to be a fairly easy drag. So let me get up there on top of the hill. Look what else I just found. Nice little 3, 4, nice little 8-point buck skull. He'll be coming too. Good morning. Okay guys, so that was the log that I was sitting on when I was talking to you guys. And what I did was I walked up to here. So I was standing right here, and what I was doing was I was bent down like this. So I was looking at these two trees here to use for whenever I bring my my saddle, and I was looking at this tree right here to use with my climber because there's a trail coming up here and two trails coming up right through here, and then the big trail coming behind me. And I was sitting here just like this and I had my phone out and I was saving this spot on Onyx, and I heard something. I looked over here right there and I could see the tree limbs move, and then I saw it was a pig, so I got my gun off and I shot him right there. And he turned and he came right at me, and I shot again, and he went right down to the left here, and he's laying right down here in the bottom of the ditch here, bottom of the trail. So we'll walk down there, see any blood. Phone's all covered in mud. Laying right up here. Oh, there he is right there. I was off the trail. He went right down this way. But still, not seeing any blood. Even right here on him. He piled up right here. So I actually made 2 bad shots on him. There's the first one. And that was the second one. But I'm not going to be honest, whenever he was 5 feet from me, I just saw black in the scope and pulled the trigger. And then that was the second one. That was probably when he was on the run. I think that one probably got lung. Anyhow, let me set this camera down and I'll get behind him. Make sure this big old guy's dead. Yeah, he's gone. No, I'm lying to you guys. This will be the exit wound because he was going that way. Let's flip him over. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, no, I made a perfect shot. That was the entrance run, and that was the one on the run. Just shows you how tough these things are. Two 200 grain bullets. All right, let me flip him back over and set my camera down. Here we go. Big old chompers on this guy. Look at those. I know there's bigger ones out here than him, but that'll do. I'm happy with him. So, thought I had gloves with me. I don't, babe. If you're watching this, my ring is safe back in the truck. So, I'm not going to be able to have the camera out because I left the tripod at the house, or back at the truck. Keep my weight light, so I'm going to start dragging him. Okay, guys. We made it to the truck. Got him loaded up. So, let me talk to you guys about some rules real quick. So I don't break any hunting rules or nor fishing rules. I care too much about my hunting and fishing privileges. And I make the joke all the time that I work just to support my hunting and fishing habits. And that's a pretty accurate statement. So, took my knife up there and I was going to field dress it, drag it out, but I forgot on Fort Rucker, regulation says that we can't gut them on the training areas. So I don't really know if it's enforced or not, but it's the rule. So I didn't gut him. Everybody can see here, not gutted at all. So I had to drag about an extra probably 60, 70 pounds. I gotta go weigh him and I'll let you guys know how much he weighs. Up a hill and then down a hill. Across those two creeks right here to make it to the truck. Alright, I'm gonna get this thing out of here. When I go to the house, grab a cooler, my sawzall, and go to the skinning shed up on post. So we'll see you there.